sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the birthplace of rock and roll. Where the ceremonial guitar has been smashed, we're ready for football at Huntington Bank Field here in Cleveland. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Las Vegas Raiders and the Cleveland Browns. Visitor sideline, a look at the Raiders head coach. His team making the long flight. Always difficult to play the 1 o'clock Eastern game when a West Coast team feels like it's 10 a.m. on their body clock. On the other side is the head coach of the Browns. His guys come in off what he described as a strong week of practice, looking to put one in the win column in front of these home fans. A welcome to you, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson, Chase McLaughlin, set to get it started. Off we go from a rainy Cleveland. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. The Cleveland offense set to take the field for the first time. They'll be led out by the young man in his second season in the NFL.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike, and I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically, but they got the win. If he can continue to play that style of ball, it's going to be a tough group to match up.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 8. At the 23-yard line.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 8. They put Wilson in motion. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
They'll run the sneak. And he's only going to be able to get back to the line. That's all. 3 plays to start. Quick 4th down. On 4th down, here's Matt Araiza to punt. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The Raiders offense set to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by a young man who's making a name for himself, their rookie quarterback.
Anytime you cross the 500-yard threshold in a single game, Mike, you're clearly doing something right. They did not have an answer for him or this offense at all last week, and now it's up to this defense to see if they can cool off this hot arm. The good news, they've had all week to watch and come up with a game plan to take away some of the areas that he had success in last week. To accomplish something like that against this guy, it's going to be a lot easier said than done.
That last run got 4. So here comes 2nd and 6. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. And he will be taken down, but not before he gets to the Browns' 29-yard line. A big-time play for Vegas. 33 yards.
Here we go. Ready.
Quick throw here on the RPO, caught by Thomas. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
43. Ready.
They'll look to throw. That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark him out of bounds at the 1-yard line. What a pickup, a gain of 18, and it sets up 1st and goal. This opening drive going to form so far. Now they've got it 1st and goal.
Here we go, set. 52 blue.
They'll try to run this one in. Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. His 6th touchdown now for the season. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Browns offense ready to see the football for the second time. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Sampson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
A loss of a yard.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Into space at the 45. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Good for a Browns first down.
Higgins sent in motion.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On 1st down, here's Sampson. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield. It looks like we've got an injured Brown on the field. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. Backfield empty. 5 receivers in the formation for 3rd down and 5. And he'll be taken down. They got him back at the 50-yard line.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line.
Ready, set.
On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Here's a 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Yellow, 43. Check white. Ready.
They'll go again with Genty. And this is going to be a Raiders first down as he gets this one past the 30.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass, and they can continue to generate these big explosive runs. I don't think they need to go away from it.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 4. Now this time they'll look to throw. Over the middle, that's the tight end, Bowers. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. It's picked up by one of his teammates.
These are the opportunities that just kill defensive coordinators. You got the ball loose. You did everything you want. But now you got to recover it. You need better pursuit to the ball, more bodies around the ball carrier. Because when that ball pops out, you've got to be on it. These opportunities don't come around often, and when they do, you got to seize the moment.
And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. They'll look to pick up the pace.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Ready.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. That is caught, and he'll take it on in. Brian Thomas. Touchdown, Vegas.
Touchdown, Las Vegas.
McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Raiders will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0.
Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. He fields it at the 8. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Now it's the Browns' turn as they get set to take over again on offense. And so far, not much has gone right. They've had it twice, punted twice. Looking to sustain something here on drive number 3. On the ground, it's Sampson to start this drive. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Well, has been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll try to run for it. And he wisely hit the deck at the end of that one. No unnecessary shot there. It is a first down.
The defensive line has to do a better job of contain rushing, especially on 3rd down. Like, you can't rush one-on-one. You have to rush as a unit. Keep the quarterback in the pocket, and when you let him get loose, this is what's going to happen.
Inside run with Sampson. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 35-yard line.
We are through one. 14-0 is our score. And we're back to Cleveland in a minute. Start of the second. Browns in control of the football. They've got it 2nd down and 11. He'll drop to throw. He's got his man, the tight end, David Njoku. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
This is why every defense wants to play with the lead, because it allows them to just tee off on the quarterback. Go rush the passer. You're not worried about them handing the ball off or little quick game. You know they're chasing points, so what can you do? You can get after this guy, and what have they ever?
And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. Now they'll set up to throw. That is caught. Finding Higgins. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a first down to go with it. They'll come up here 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Here's Sampson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. From the 31, here is 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the Raiders.
Once again, it's Sampson. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Schrader's kick is good. And the Browns get their first points of the game. They trail 14-3.
Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted. especially when it comes to your plant foot. Your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important. And give credit, he does a great job here able to put that one through.
The Raiders offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. As you can see there, he's not only getting closer to a passing title, but closing in on a 5,000-yard campaign. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short game.
That's to the right side, and caught by Bowers.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Catch made right side by Thomas. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it. Here's a handoff to Genti. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. They get 22 yards there. Good for a Raider first down.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. Next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
They'll try to set up the screen to Genti. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. A pickup there of 28 yards. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. This is caught at 2. And the Raiders going to be set up with first and goal. Pass play moves them down to the 1.
And the Raider first down.
Back to throw. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Alohi Gilman. And he covers some ground on the return as well. Out of bounds past the 40-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Jaden Higgins, the intended receiver. And it'll be second down. He'll look to throw. Now here comes the screen to Sampson. This one going to be sniffed out. Blown up in the backfield. Third and long.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Here's Matt Araiza now. As this drive went backwards, he's on to kick it away. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. The Raiders offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. He had the touchdown pass earlier, adding to his season total. You get a look at the NFL leaders in touchdown passes to this point this season. Still on the move. Inside, and he is unstoppable. He goes all the way. 76 yards. Touchdown, Vegas. McLaughlin's good on the extra point. And the Raiders move out to a 21-3 advantage.
Browns 3. Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. The Browns offense about ready to take over once more. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this one. First down now. And And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
Gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
A throw left side, taken in by Wilson. And he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. It's 3rd down coming up.
And 3.
Right back to Wilson. He's got it again. And he's going to have the 1st down as he gets out of bounds. And he stopped the clock as well.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
There's a give up the middle for Sampson. And he proves tough to bring down. Good running across midfield. A gain of 8 that time.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
That's complete to the TCU man, Quentin Johnston. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Gain of 14 yards.
First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
He'll get this one out to his fullback.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
That one complete to Johnston. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. Here's a 3rd down and 4. He'll try and get there on the ground.
Great reaction by the defense. At first, Mike, it looked like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself. But they were able to rally to the ball. And I think the officials are going to mark him just short.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. They'll try it now with Sampson. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. And that is incomplete. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
Here we go. Ready.
And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. Now timeout Vegas. That is their 2nd. As they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half.
Here we go. Cut.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
So I don't hate this call, Mike. You think it's 3rd and short, everyone's at or near the line of scrimmage. There's a lot of green grass downfield in the passing game. Traditionally, though, I'm a little more comfortable with this call when you've made the decision that even if it falls incomplete, you're going for it on 4th down. So I don't love 3rd and short, bomb, punt. I do love 3rd and short. Okay, you fail. I'm going to go for it on 4th down.
Now the Raiders going to use their 3rd and final timeout, and they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Ready.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Here's 1st and 10.
29. And the Las Vegas 1st down. A gain of 29.
And apparently we'll forget about that for the moment and turn our attention to quarter number 3. Let's go. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Raiders offense and Ashton Jeanty heading back out onto the field here. And as you take a look at the numbers, you have to imagine he was the top conversation in that locker room at halftime. They got to find a way to slow him down. Nothing they've done has worked so far.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it. Well, they had such a great first half throwing the football. There's no reason to think, Mike, coming out here for the start of the third, that anything's going to change. He's picked up right where he left off, and the numbers are indicative of just how well he's played.
He'll be stopped after a pickup of about 3. Aiden Hutchinson, the former first-rounder, in on the tackle. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. First down, Vegas.
First down, Raiders.
Let's go now. Blue 32. Set.
Run the draw with Jeanty. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Well, on the back of the previous play, Mike, we saw him have some success through the air. They tried to change it up with a draw, but the defense wasn't having any of it. Didn't sell out for the pass. They're able to stop that one for a loss.
Whoa! And he will not make it to the end zone, but he's down inside the 5-yard line. A big-time play for Vegas. It's a gain of 34.
Here we go. Ready.
They'll throw out of the gun. First down throw there is incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. He just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
Line of scrimmage remains the 4-yard line. It's 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Hut.
Looking to set up that wide receiver screen, get it out to the edge, but they do not connect, and that one is incomplete. 2 incomplete passes now lead to this 3rd down and goal. That is caught by the tight end. Touchdown, Raiders. McLaughlin now for the extra point. His kick is good, and the Raiders stretch it out, leading now by the score of 28-3.
Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
Here's McLaughlin now after the score. He'll kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. The Browns offense ready for their first possession of this second half. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Now he'll just pitch this one out there. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. We'll go right back to Njoku. He's got it again. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
60 Bison.
Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. He gets this one complete to Johnston.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
They'll try to set up the screen here. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
And this is caught left sideline, but out of bounds, says the official. Incomplete. That ball a little late getting there. That's going to bring up third down. They'll look to throw. That's caught. It's the tight end, Njoku. And it looks like he's going to have a first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
19.
Back to the air one more time. He's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
They'll look to throw yet again. Quick throw, slant, caught by Johnston. To the 20. And he will go all the way. Quentin Johnston, touchdown Browns. It's his third touchdown catch this year. Spencer Schrader now on for the extra point. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The Raiders offense get those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. Hey, no surprise, this is a team that thrives when they move the ball through the air. And again, they have been sharp in this one. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's caught by Bowers. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
First down. A gain of 19 yards.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's caught over the middle by Thomas. And he will get into the end zone. Ryan Thomas. Touchdown, Las Vegas. That is second touchdown of the game. And 17 for the season. A terrific play all the way around, finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
He'll be out of bounds beyond the 20-yard line. Browns offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. And he's going to get upended right at the line of scrimmage. And he's picked up and thrown down.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
To the outside, complete. It's Wilson. It looks like we've got an injured Brown on the field. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside.
Here we go.
On third down, they'll nowhere to go. He is taken down.
These pass rushers, they love these situations where they can just pin their ears back and go after the quarterback. They knew they had a chance to put an end to this drive, and they didn't let it go to waste.
This will be returned from the other side of midfield. And it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50, set up the offense with a short field. with Gentry. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived.
That is hot. What a throw. Dante Thornton. Touchdown, Vegas. He's up to 21 touchdowns now. What a campaign.
And this special connection between this quarterback and his receivers, it was on full display right there. Great job getting behind the defense. And then, what can you say about that ball? I mean, you can't put that ball in a better spot. And with timing and accuracy like that, leads to 6.
On comes McLaughlin to add the PAT. The kick is good. And the Raiders add on to their already sizable lead. Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Browns offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
Now they'll set up to throw. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the third quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
At the 36-yard line.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. It looks like we've got an injured Brown on the field. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Here we go. Bravo 80.
He'll drop to throw. That one intercepted. Picked off by Trenton Simpson. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Yellow, ready.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready, set.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 3.
Let's go. Hut.
They'll run to begin the 4th, and here's Gentry. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a first down.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it. He's able to pick up the first down.
That is hauled in at the 5. And he's going to be taken down. That's number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
Las Vegas, first
Here we
down.
set.
Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. From the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal.
Ready. Hut, hut.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Raiders. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Now it's the Browns' turn as they get set to take over again on offense. They'll do so with 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Raheem Sanders. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a 1st down.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up 1st downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 39-yard line.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 8. On the ground, it's Sampson. And he is not going to get away. Might have got the yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
Yeah, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays.
And he will score. Touchdown, Cleveland. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. This will pay off with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. The Raiders offense and Brian Thomas set to take over yet again. And he's looking to finish strong. He has been unquestionably the star of the show as they have just absolutely had no answer on the defensive side of the ball. Catch made right side by Thomas. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
Set, hut. Striker, 3-3. Ready.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Puna 4. He gets in for the sack. It took a while, but that is his 1st on the year. He'll look to throw. Oh, man, open downfield is Thornton. And he will go all the way. Dante Thornton. Touchdown, Las Vegas. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. McLaughlin now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Raiders will add one more onto their big lead.
17. Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. And they'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. The Browns offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Sanders. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard. From the 23, here's 2nd down and 9.
At the 23-yard line.
Throwing now from the gun. He'll spot Higgins, who makes the grab. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. 3rd down and 3.
Gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 3.
70 Lions.
Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. They'll throw here on 3rd. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Georgia.
Intercepted by the Raiders. They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 43-yard.
It makes sense to try to push the ball downfield, Mike, and go to the air when you find yourself trailing by this deficit. But it also makes you very predictable. You see the defense, they're in nickel personnel, extra defensive backs on the field. It gets that much harder to throw when the defense knows it's coming.
Watch out, man.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Pass caught right side by Thornton. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6. At the Browns.
Back to throw. That is taken in left side by Thornton. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. Not just a 1st down, but reception number 70 on the season.
Ready, set.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. The red zone now. He'll drop to throw. Throw left side, taken in by Thomas. And he's got another one. Brian Thomas. Touchdown, Vegas. It is his 3rd touchdown of the game. And 18 now on the season. Greg, in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
The Browns offense ready to get back to work. They'll begin with 1st and 10.
Ready. 19.
Higgins sent in motion. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. Oh, yeah. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of
Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On the jump. Come on, set.
They'll look to throw. Yep, the man is Johnston. He's got it.
Johnston. A 6-yard pickup.
Here comes 2nd and 4.
At the 50-yard line.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect. The drag route, we used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Catch made right side by Wilson. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the 1st down. To the middle of the field. He's got Johnston. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. 2nd and a yard. On the handoff, this is Sanders. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. It's a gain of 13, and it's 1st and goal. They'll have to go the full 10 yards. It's 1st and goal. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. Do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. The extra point is good. And the Browns will get just a bit closer. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Raiders offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Even with the lead, they're trying to press the tempo.
And the Raider first down.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Right back to Thomas. He's got it again. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. He'll locate Thornton over the middle. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done.
Brings up
2nd down, they need 3.
Here we go. Here we go.
They'll look to throw yet again. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Raiders stretch things out even further.
Browns 24. Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This one taken at the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Their own 26-yard line.
Let's go now.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He'll step up and run this. And he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Here we go. One final play. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end. So this one, a win for the visiting Raiders. Their winning ways continue. They've yet to be stopped as they remain unbeaten in the month of November. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.